Hi everyone. So in this lesson, we will cover the sentences structures of the first lessons. And let's start with the first set of sentences. Please read along with me. 你能告诉我吗? And we can also ask in these forms. 你能不能告诉我? They are both the question sentences. And then we can answer in these ways. 我能告诉你. Or we can also answer in this way. 我不能告诉你. Or we may ask, 我能休息吗? And it's the same meaning to ask, 我能不能休息? And we can answer it in this way. 你能休息? And the negative form should be 你不能休息. Alright, so the sentences pattern is 能 do something 吗? Or 能不能 do something? And the affirmative form is 能 do something. And the negative form is 不能 do something. So this sentences pattern is used to describe whether there is sufficient objective conditions to do something. So next, we will focus on talking about the directional complementary sentences patterns. Let's briefly review what we learned in the previous lessons. The word of light indicates movement towards the speaker, right? And the word of 去 indicate the movement away from the speaker, right? So now please refer to these two pictures and listen to what I said and see how to express it, right? Now, currently, I am on the third floor and you are on the second floor. Once again, I am on the third floor and you guys are on the second floor. So you want to move towards me. How would you say it? Please take some time to consider it. Okay, so at this moment, you should say it, 我上去, right? This guy is I. I'm at the higher place. And you guys are at the lower place. So, you want to move towards me. So, you should say 我上去, right? Okay, next. Please carefully listen to me. Now, I'm still on the third floor. But this time, you are on the fourth floor. And you want to move towards me. How would you say it? Okay? What's the answer? So at this time, this is me, right? So you guys at the higher place and you want to move towards me. So you should say it, 我下去, right? Okay? Did you understand? Okay, let's try some more. I'm still on the third floor, and you are at the first floor. And you want to ask me to move towards you. How would you say it? So where is me now? This is me, right? and you are at the first floor, so this guy is you. And the moving directions is I move towards you, right? So your words should be 你下来. Okay? So let's try one more. I am still on the third floor. And this time you are at the fifth floor. And you want to ask me to move towards you. So how would you say? So at this time, this is me, right? And this is you at the fifth floor. And you want to ask me to move towards you, to go upwards. So you should say, 你上来. Okay? Alright, so let's look at the next page. Please look at this picture first. This is the speaker. The speaker is standing outside of the house, right? And he wants the other guys who right now is inside the house. And these guys wants the person inside to move from inside to outside. So, which means these guys moving towards the speakers, right? So, how should this guy say it? He should say it, 你出来. 你出来. When 出 means go out, right? Okay, so let's look at the top right picture. In this picture, the speaker is inside of the house, right? And he himself wants to move towards outside, away from the house. Then he says, 我出去. I go out. Okay, this one, the bottom left corner. So now, the speaker is standing outside of the house and he wants to move inside the house. He himself wants to move inside the house. He says, 我进去. And then the bottom right corner. Now the speaker is inside the house and he wants another guide who's originally standing outside of the house and to move from outside to inside towards the speaker. Then how should he say it? He should say, 你进来. 你进来. Okay, so let's summarize what the directional complementary sentences are. When the word of light and the word of 去 indicate the direction of the movements and combined with an action word. For example, 进, 出, or 带. So together they describe the direction of the movement of an object. Alright, so let's move on to the next page. Please look at the word which is 过 here. It means go over. So at the top left picture, the speaker wants to move towards to the another person. Then he can say 我过去. 我过去. So in the top right picture, now the speaker wants the other guys to move towards the speaker. So he can say 你过来. 你过来. Okay, so the bottom left pictures, here we have the verb which is 回, means come back. So when the speaker is at home and he wants the other person who is not at home to come back home, he can say 你回来，你回来。Okay? So the bottom right pictures, when the speaker now is not at home, but he wants to move towards home, and he can say 我回去，我回去。Alright? So that's the content of the directional complementary sentences. I hope you guys, based on these pictures, simulating the scenarios of your daily life and then try to practice to say out the right sentences. Okay? So the homework for these lessons is to complete the try to speak section of the first lesson in the textbook and also the listening exercises. So completing these two exercises, you can check the answers at the back of this textbook. If you don't understand after the first lessons, you can listen to it a few more times. Alright? So please keep up the good work and see you in the next lesson. Bye! If you like my video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more updates. Thank you and see you!